Welcome to another edition of the Opinion Spot. And I haven't done a video like this in a long time, and it's been a real long time since I did one. And the last time I did it, it was just when I was starting the Opinion Spot. And pretty much the title of this segment was called "Cool Friends on YouTube," and I introduced and helped a lot of guys, just talked about cool friends I had on YouTube, some of my first friends. And so I'm back again for part two to once again talk about cool friends I've had here on YouTube. Now that I'm kind of, I won't say big time, but just I'm known more often than ever. That's right, guys, I'm humbled. Uh, so what I decided to do is take a couple of friends that I decided to talk about and just help them get even more subscribers, get their names out there, as I always like to do. And now you guys would probably usually think I would go with people like Ziploc Gory, Deadpoolzilla, Galactus Girl, Blue Goblin, those people, four like those. But I'm not. And I'll tell you why. Because everybody knows I'm close to those guys. I'm close to them. And everybody knows that how I feel about them. I consider them family. Uh, and I talk to them probably more often than anybody else on YouTube. I won't mention anybody that I've already mentioned in the first video because I'm still cool with them and everything like that. So, but I got a few people I wanted to talk about, and I hope you enjoy it. Uh, so, we're going to start off with the YouTuber formerly known as Respect, 2007. Yes, Respect has a new name. His name is DevilnightThe. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I guess he was supposed to put the Devil Knight, but it went backwards. But he is Respect. That's Respect for anybody who doesn't know who that is. And I'm going to leave everybody links, all the links in the description. So if you want to go to their page, make friends with them, subscribe to them, feel free. Okay? Lee is one of my good friends from across the pond. And when I mean across the pond, guys, I mean he's from England. And I talk to him not just here on YouTube, but I also talk to him on Facebook and things like that. And sometimes even on Xbox Live when I can catch him on Xbox Live. Got to remember the time difference. But when I can catch him, I'll talk to him. But mostly here on the web, I talk to him. Lee is just a great guy. Uh, just a very good guy to interact with. Just a very, very funny guy. Movie lover, as he's a lot of things that I like, he loves. So it's very easy to talk to him and very easy to like him. Um, and that's all I'm gonna say about Lee because that's how I feel about him. He's just a very good guy. Okay, but yes, his name, he's now called DevilnightThe. He's the artist. He's the YouTuber formerly known as Respect 2007. If you want to know why he changed his name, ask him. He'll tell you why. Okay. Next up, I'll talk about is my friend Roland, aka Smash Hitter 2. If you like video games and you want to get in a good conversation with another fellow gamer, he is definitely one to do. He also does tributes and things like that to various people like myself. I think he's going on to say that I kind of influenced him, and I don't want to take credit for that. I think there are a lot of people that probably influenced him, but uh, Roland is a very good friend. He's a very good guy. He's very cool, very down to earth. Uh, it's always a pleasure to see him write something on my vids or something like that. Always, and whenever I can give him questions for like Q&A and things like that, I'm always looking forward to his answers because he's like a fellow gamer. He's my total equal when it comes to games and pretty much fighting games in particular. But yeah, Roland is just another good guy to talk to. So smash hitter. Okay, next guy, VsxFedora. Yeah, this VF, as I call him, or I know his real name now. If you really get to know the guy, like I have, talking to him on Skype and things like that, very cool guy. If you want to know one of the main Batman fans, you go to VF. He loves Bruce, and it's always good to get into a conversation with him about Batman. And sure, he could be a little biased and a little bit of defend Batman to the end, but all in all, he's still a good friend. He's still a good friend, uh, and he's another one of my good friends that I consider. He is on my list of my heroes on my page. As you can, if you go look down my page, he's there. Yeah. Okay. Another guy that I consider a good friend, not here just on YouTube, but here on Xbox Live, because I play with him on Xbox Live a couple of times, is oOoMastermind, aka Cody. I know him by his first name, Cody. He's a freaking genius. Okay, let's put it like this. This guy, this is the man responsible for my opening, responsible for Zip's opening, responsible for many of Tyler's openings, and he's also responsible for the opening for the YouTubers 3. And for all those that are wondering when that vid's coming for YouTubers 3, it's coming soon. Cody's a genius, and he's easy to talk to, and he's always saying, never be afraid to ask him for help. And I like that. I like that a lot. Because I would assume that he gets a lot of that. Hey, could you make this for me or something like that? And he makes videos because he likes doing it, and I appreciate that about Cody. When it comes to games, he's just another one. He's just a cool, fun guy to play with. Like I said, last time I played with him was on Call of Duty, and when we were working together, we took the bad guy, we took the other team out. But then when he's on the opposite sides, then we almost became rivals. I got some, he got some, but all in all, it was just great fun to be around. Okay, the next two come from are more of my older listeners, my older friends that are pretty much a little bit older than me. I don't want to say seasoned, but just older. Okay, and that's Edward, uh, 2962, and PM Night 12. These guys are very cool, very down to earth guys, very educated in the CMV nation, as I like to say. They're pretty much in somewhat like me, very knowledgeable, and they expand their knowledge to the rest of us, the younger guys in the CMV nation. Uh, I very much enjoy talking to these guys. I very much enjoy hearing from these guys because they're just so cool to talk to. And you should subscribe to them and be friends with them because you never know. You'll basically, shouldn't say you never know. You'll always learn something from them. Okay. Next person I want to talk about is Rodney, 383. Another guy that I talk to not just here on YouTube but also on Skype. And I've been on a couple of his vids with him, collaborated with him, and Rodney is just a fun, fun guy to talk to, fun to conversate with, and there are times where we'll be up to the dead of the morning talking sometimes, and it's just a beautiful thing to talk to Rodney. And that's more I can say about Rodney is just you get what you see is what you get with Rodney, and what I mean by that is Rodney is just Very, very cool. Okay. All right. Uh, next two guys I want to talk about is two guys. Thanks to Zip, I talk to now, and I really enjoy talking to them. One is fwwaller and Sly Cooper 88. These guys are very, very unique, and what I mean by that, it's always a pleasure to watch their vids, talk to them, conversate with them. Even though I don't conversate with them a lot, but when I do, it's always cool. Uh, they know me now by on a first name basis, and I shouldn't even say that because I think everybody knows me on a first name basis. But they're very cool. They too show off their collection like I did one time. Oh, I should say half of my collection. I haven't showed everybody everything, but they're very good. They're very fun. F. Waller does his like Faces of Evil, where he talks about, you know, villains in various comic book series, and he does a lot of rants and things like that, and movie reviews and things like that. It's great. Sly does the same thing, and you know, there are times he's actually made video response to some of my videos, and it's all good. It is all good with them. So I thank Zip for introducing me to them, and I hope they feel the same way. Okay, Tanaka Khan, 1983. James, there's only one thing I could describe about Tanaka Khan, is funny as hell. Uh, thanks to Tyler, Deadpoolzilla, for introducing me to him. James is just a funny, funny, funny man. And it's always a pleasure to talk to him on Skype. Whenever we get on Skype. And I'm sorry about rubbing my nose a lot. My nose is itching like crazy. But just a funny guy. He's just so fun to talk to, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, Clanders 988. My friend Anders from another one of my friends from Europe. Very good guy. Very cool guy. Very, very much open to always talking. Always open to learn. And he loves Captain America. That is his favorite. So there you go, guys. If you ever want to send him things, Cap is his man. Is the guy he loves. So, but Anders is very cool. He's a very good guy. All right. Houndoom, number 4. Love the guy. That's all I can say about him. Love the guy. Guy is cool. Know him on Facebook. He, if I didn't like him, I would not talk about him. And the thing is, I like this guy so much. So, other than that, he's cool. And his name's James too. So he's cool. And Nicholas, Sting009. Only thing I can say about Stings is, what a friend. That's all. And last but not least, I think I'll talk about is Big Rick, my friend from Down Under. I met Big Rick through, I think, Q&A. And from there, it was magic. It's just like a very, very cool guy to talk to as much as anything. And ever since then, I've been friends with him. So, there you go, guys. Just more cool friends I've met here on YouTube that I wanted to talk about. And if you feel, and if you want to subscribe to them, look for their links to their channels in the description. I know I didn't get everybody out there I wanted to get, but don't think I don't respect any of my other friends out there. Please don't think that, because I do. I appreciate every one of you guys a lot. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have over 1,100 subscribers. So thank you so much for that. Just cool friends once again here on YouTube that I have nothing but respect for. And you hear me say that word all the time, respect. And that's what it's all about.